Yeah, I'm in the depths of the basement. This is always fun. Let's see what we're doing today. Okay, folks, this is an air release for our DS stove, coal burner, wood burner, um, pressure tank. Top goes right up in there, so we gotta replace it. Last year it went bad towards the end of the season, so I pulled it out and I just plugged it just to get us through the rest of the year, which I shouldn't have done because I had to wait for this valve to come in. But we're gonna put it on now. So what this valve does is it releases air from the system. If there's any air in it, it comes through here. You can hear it, it'll release it. It's got a 1/8 inch 27 pipe tap on it. It's got a little thingy for air, catches it, puts it up, and it releases it. So I'm gonna do this and we'll get back to it. So what I do first is, of course, shut down the supply line to the reservoir. And then I also have these return lines from the radiators. So I shut those off. There's one also behind there, you can't really see it. Then this is a valve just past the reservoir and a blow off that feeds into the boiler. So I've already drained this out and I shut all those valves beforehand, shut off the feed line, drain this, and now I'm going to remove that. You get the gist of it. Okay, you can see that, okay, you can see I got it cleaned off. I keep a little like GP Leatherman tool in my plumbing box down here, which I have a plumbing box, which I show you into it. Sorry for the shades, but we have pretty much everything done in PEX down here. But like I have a spare magnetic drive for the pumps. We have 3 pumps on the system and a boatload of shark bite PEX, stuff like that. But like Menards had a big sale and closeout, so I went in there and bought everything that I could use in emergency, whatnot. We keep a large coil of 1/2 inch on hand usually. You can see that right there. That blew in the middle of the night one night because it's an old house, so half the house was done in PEX, so I kind of just kept on redoing that. And I am no plumber by any way. So that's that, but let's get this screwed back on. Okay, I tightened this down by hand. Pretty decent. It has this nice grip on top. So if you're in tight spots, it's okay. I believe these have a pressure on them. I have to remember. But I will link it in the description in our affiliate page. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to get the wrench in here and we're going to make a turn or two and go from there. Okay, wrench doesn't fit. So I'm going to turn on the valve and see if she leaks. If it does, I'll just try to hand tighten it a little bit more. But my hands are about shot in this world. So let's start. Feed line. Here's a hope and pray moment. She's feeding in. water pump's kicking on. So we're feeding the system. She's not leaking. There. See that? Turn that and let out some. Yes, I'm downstairs, baby. No, don't come down. I can still hear water going in. Let's turn this. Okay. I think we're good. Well, let's turn on some other lines. Let's turn on returns. Here's a return. Another return. And the final return. Our system here is a 12-volt system. Oh, sorry, wires. We have three essential units. That's a 12-volt charger, literally for LED lights. And then we also don't have it hooked up right now because I need another battery. But we have 2 deep cells that we hook up in parallel or series. One second. That we hook up in parallel or series. I'll write the right answer down the bottom. I believe it's in series for 12 volt. And we put on a charger, which I will link in the description. It's one of those slow chargers I'll put in the affiliate store. So if electricity goes out, I just go over here. And there's this little volt thing that I just unplug, and I have another setup to plug in the batteries. And so therefore we have heat even if we lose electricity during the winter. With us out being in the country, we might not get electricity restored right away, especially in a blizzard. So that's something that we have for redundancy on it. So we can keep the heat going at least, if there's wood or coal in the fire. But, you know, the main thing is if we lose electricity. We've lost electricity twice here. Excuse me, in a year. And one reason is because someone just ran to a pole. The other reason is, I don't know. It was a storm. But that's what we do. So now I gotta drain some more of this air and get fired up. Get some heat in the house. Not that we need it right now, but I just want to get it in working condition. I need to clean it all up, but I'm not going to do that today. I'll probably run a couple fires in it, but then I'll have a day where it warms up and I'll be able to keep it down and then go in there and clean it all out, get all the ash out. Any buildup, I'll run a chimney brush through the stack here. We have there it is. Goes into the chimney. I'm sure it doesn't meet code, but that's how the Amish ran it. It works pretty efficient. But this DS stove is way too much for this house, for the square footage, for the 3 units. I want to add a 4th unit on and run a radiator in a small hallway we have. And the rooms upstairs have no radiant heat. They rely on the base or on the ground floor to heat them, but heat rises, so there's like air vents that go up there. So during the winter, if we have one vent open, you go stand by the stairs, you'll just feel the cold air rush down. So it exchanges pretty good throughout the house. But that should be it for today. We're changing that little air valve. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. And like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again. Nice and calm. Got fire.